I was married to a man more than 20 years my senior. And when I first started looking around, I thought, I only like older men. I've only always liked older men. There's a certain confidence that comes with age, with maturity for both women and men.
Can't continue. Oh my God. Just keep on going. You've always liked older men. These older men got with you because you were younger. Now that you're older, they're not going to go for you. They're going to go for younger. That's it. So basically, you were at the spot where you wanted you back. But now you evolve, dear Pokemon. All right? And you got to the point where what you want doesn't want you anymore. It's rough to complain about some shit that that's you.
But it's not just it was her, it's still her. She still likes older men.
Yes.
So to me, there's something funny about complaining about ages. And it's like, boo-boo, your own dating taste is you discriminating based off age.
That's exactly what you're doing. You're pissed off because people are not dating older women, but you date.
It's okay.
Do you get what the fuck is going on here?
Sometimes we have like this, like what appears to be like, but it's just like the audacity of something.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not mad that there's some older women out there who are struggling with
That's
dating.
fine.
That's normal.
And that's okay that you want to date older people.
Hold on, there's nothing wrong. You know, I can be sympathetic to the fact that as you get older, dating gets more difficult. Yeah. I understand that. Mm-hmm. What's distasteful to me about this story is that she's actively having these dating standards and then saying, let's change society about the dating standards that I myself hold.
Yeah.
It's like, boo-boo, you're not even doing it.
You're not even changing your dating standards.
You're talking about, I'm in my inner divine feminine. I feel so sexy. I feel so in control. Yet you still need these age gaps.
But you want everybody to change for you, but you don't.
Right.
Rather than the enthusiasm of youth, I've had a few young ones contact me, and it's been fun. Right now, I'm sort of dating in all age categories, except for anything that approaches my son's age. No, thanks.
Why not? That's a form of ageism right there.
Yeah.
Hold up. You want to date anything that's approaching your son's age, boo-boo. When you got with your husband, he was dating somebody. Okay, all right. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
We all know this is bullshit. I don't care what aisle you stand for. I don't care if you're a geriatric woman, living the nurse. I don't care what the fuck is happening in your life. We all know this is bullshit.
This is some bullshit.
This is literally incel talking points. When someone sits up here and says, I feel invisible, we should change society, the way that we view looks and beauty, right? That aging shouldn't be viewed as this thing that's like for old folks and that we should be seen as attractive. Why? Says who? Says who? That's how incels talk. That's literally the vocabulary. I'm an involuntary celibate.
It's not my fault, it's them.
No, I'm not saying she's as extreme as them with what she says, but it's the same angle. It's the same
direction.
It's the same category, different degree.
Not the same degree, same water though.
Exactly.
Know what I mean?
Not the same depth, same pool.
Exactly. Same
You in the shallow end, they in the deep end.
Yeah.
But it's the same pool. So to me, I hear this stuff, and what gets to me is not the fact that she's even saying it. It's like, everybody just acts like, yeah, you go, girl, yes, queen. It's like, what? Okay, so when she struggles, yeah, we should change society and the way that we view old folks. And you know what? There's real forms of ageism out there. I feel like there's ways in which we discard our elderly that I think are nefarious in terms of our society. Mm-hmm. But it's the whole thing that you're supposed to be seen as attractive or valuable or great looking. It's like, whether you're an old man or an older woman, it's like, yeah, we start discarding people after a certain age. That's a reality for both genders. But I don't think we have to center it around beauty. I feel like that's like the most vapid and shallow way to look at ageism within our society. That we're still talking about people's looks. So the one thing that will guarantee fade with time is the thing that we are axed on in terms of wrinkles on the body and all this stuff. It's like, okay. This is why I don't advocate for like fighting aging at all costs and fighting the way it looks on your skin and fighting the way it looks on your face. It's like, past a certain age, we shouldn't be valued for the way that you look.
No.
It's perfectly acceptable to get to a certain point And I hope you have so much more to offer people that people can appreciate those things. You know, when we have mentors, when we have good teachers, when we have good principals, when we have good leaders within our community who are older, we're not looking like, oh my God, that person's so beautiful. No, those are folks who have a lot to offer their communities and do so in a way that's meaningful. Like, I don't give a fuck if you still look like 40 at 55. Like, who gives a shit? What can you contribute to the people around you? That's what you should be doing, right?
Imagine natives, they go like, yeah, this is the elder of our society. Damn, she's sexy. Like, that's not the point why you have elder. If you get older, and you look good. But that's not so much the point. This shouldn't be your goal. It's like, that person look good. Yeah, you look good. Next.
You don't think that's easy for you to say? Because the fact that, let's say I'm a 50-year-old woman who became single through no fault of my own. Let's say my husband passes, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I feel like I've been aging. I'm trying to fight that process because I know how hard it is in the dating market if you don't look great. Mm-hmm. You don't think that they're dealt a tough hit?
Peep game. I'm more like, if let's say you see like a 54, 55, or 60-year-old person,
yeah,
they look good for 54, which is fine. Like, let's say I'm going to be in that dating pool, dating realm, whatever, whatnot. I'm not going to look for that person to look like a 20-year-old. That's not my jam. I still want the person that looks like a 50, 60, 70, whatever, but well-maintained. You see that. You kind of see that. There's kind of a beauty in it. But it's not like, there's a difference between beauty and sexy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Beauty is some other shit. Sexy is one thing that I believe is really coined to being young. I mean, if you look at Batty Winkle, there's a beauty in the way that she's youthful, but she's not sexy. She's not sexy. There's a beauty of how she carries herself and she doesn't give a fuck and she smokes her blunts and she's out there with her outfit. That's not sexy, but that's beautiful.
That's facts.
So if I'm out there and I'm her age and I'll be like, yo, Batty Winkle be a little oldie baddie. You know what I mean? The oldie baddie. She be, you know.
Was that a weird rhyme?
Whatever.
Batty Winkle be an oldie baddie. Batty Winkle be an oldie baddie.
She could be all of that. She could be, she could be nice. She could, I'll be like, yo, she's fun to be around. I don't want to have a hag around me all the time. I want to have someone that's beautiful.
You want a Batty Winkle?
I want a Batty Winkle.
Batty Winkle, living with her wrinkles. The way that she moves, she a baddie till she know it. Never tell her to stop the way she batty bad. Tell her to stop the way she wrinkle rank rad. Yeah. Batty Winkle, go batty boo.
It doesn't matter if she's fat, if she got bones.
Tell me what you gotta do, it ain't nowhere to hide. Just because I could just, and I did 790, I did 790. Oh, 790.
You got the drip, you got the drip, you got the perfect drip. You need the shades and you're good.
Living in this here forward.
That's what it is. So there's a difference. So if you're 50, 60, whatever, you still can be beautiful. I'm not looking at sleep for sexy. I mean, it's fine. If you have it, because I've seen some 50, 60, 70-year-old being sexy. But that's something else. You know what I mean? They are not the norm. You understand what I'm saying? So
let me say this. Just because you feel sexy, it doesn't mean you are.
Yeah,
okay?
you can say loud.
You can be like, oh yes, me and my, Listen, boo. If you look like the Tales of the Crypt Keeper, it's okay to not look sexy. You can still be beautiful in your own way.
Yeah.
Okay? That's fine. You can look. Congratulations.
That's fine.
You can feel sexy as you want. Doesn't mean you are, and that's okay. I'm sorry.
You don't get to choose who's sexy, who's not.
Just grow old.
That's
just grow old. Embrace it. You know what I mean? It's time for you to fade in your sunset. Let the new generation come. All right? That doesn't mean you can't enjoy your process, but trying to hold on for dear life to the past. It's like, bruv, it's okay to age. That's a stigma that we got to remove. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to happen.
Like I said, everybody wants to extend their summer as long as possible.
Yeah.
It's okay. Fall's a beautiful season. Right, you see the trees, they start to turn orange on the leaves. As the leaves start falling to the floor, you start to feel the temperature change. The way, folks, it's okay. It's a beautiful season.
Not everybody's going to
It's not summer.
It's
not summer.
Yeah, not everybody's going to stay in summer. Fall is beautiful. And you know what? There's even some beauty in death.
Remember I said last video, she's not invisible. She's invisible to the men that she wants.
Yeah.
She proved it right there. She got young dudes, old dudes trying to holler at her. I told you guys she's not invisible. No. That's just a bullshit cry for attention, okay? She just didn't like the suitor she got. That doesn't mean that there's a problem with society. We have to change it. That's crazy to me.
Your standards are fucked up.
Talk about invisible. Talk about fucking dramatic. Invisible.
No, you're not invisible.
I told you, and I'll tell you guys this again. A lot of people complain about their dating prospects. It's not that they don't have any. It's just they don't like the ones that they have. Well, maybe your issue's your standards. Okay? That's one. And two, marrying an older dude, the dude who's 20 years your senior, has its benefits. The dude has stability in his life. He's got his finances, his home, his prestige in order. It's great, right? You're walking into a situation where the castle's already built and you just moving in, right? Security, that's fantastic. But when he's 20 years or senior, I'm not surprised that he dies when you're in your 50s. But that's what you married into. You married into comfort, right? And there's a beautiful thing in that. I'm not mad at it. You should be attracted to that. That's for you. Cool.
Live your life.
But you chose that. Now you're much later on in life, sad that you didn't get to experience your summer to its fullest degree. You could have married someone your age. You guys could have grown old together much more likely, right? But you chose that comfort and security. So at some point, we also have to understand these decisions that we make. When these guys who are 30 years as senior of the woman get married to a young woman, then these guys get to 80, the woman's out banging other dudes, or they end up leaving him. It's like, well, do you think you guys were going to stay in the same realm your whole lives? You know what I'm saying? What do you think was going to happen? In that same token, a lot of people who marry folks their own age struggle together, right? The finances come hard. A lot of the struggles come together at the same time because none of you are like in your best years in terms of having all that security in your life. Every type of relationship has its pros and its cons. What I cannot stand, however, and this is the big thing. You say you like a certain thing. Everyone's like, go do your thing. You enjoy the pros. Then the cons come along. You want a refund. You know what I'm saying? Right? It's like, right? You wanted to buy a chocolate cake, then you mad when you get a tummy ache later. It was delicious while you were eating it. Now you want a refund because your toothaches. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't understand in this. And sometimes people are like, yo, you guys are mean. Like, you guys could be more. I just want people deserve some level of empathy. Let me say it first. I can understand wanting to give people a certain level of empathy, but when you don't take accountability for the choices that you make, when you don't own up to the fact that the things that you did help contribute to your situation, I start to lose a lot of that. Because then everything is always everyone else's problem. And for folks who don't want to do self-reflection and realize, like, how did I fuck up in this situation? I have a hard time taking an injury.
Listen, lady, you're still in your summer. You're actually still in your summer. It's just that now you have to put some sunscreen on to, I don't know, maybe a hat. Some shades to profitate. You gotta change something. You gotta change your standards. But you're still in your summer. You could still be in your summer. You're like, oh my God, you pull a leaf out of a tree and then you call it fall. No, you're being dramatic. You're still in your summer. All right? For the age that you have, you're still in your summer. Put some cream on. Go outside. Just go outside and play. Ugh.
What do you guys think? What do you think we're missing about the whole ageism discussion, if anything? Let us know in the comments below.